Oh, how y'all doing? Welcome to the last stream of the year. Can't believe it. Oh my god, 2025 already over. We'll start playing Zenless right after I finish this Dr. Pepper. Sorry, a couple minutes late because I was eating a sandwich. A chicken sandwich. Goonless. Oh, we get a stretch too. Oh, it's a good Saturday. I hope you all had a great Christmas. I hope you all have a good new year. I said plans 2025. Nothing too big. Did you get anything to eat for Christmas? Food and money. That's about it. I'm at the point in my life where people don't know what to give me for gifts because everything I usually want as a gift, I always buy for myself. So they just give me money. It's just easier. I remember when I was a kid, I was like, oh man, ooh, is this a new Lego set or a new freaking GameCube game or Wii game? Nah, nowadays I'm just like, yeah, just give me cash. What am I gonna do? Like, oh yeah, go to website like Almi and buy an anime figure and then pay the insane import fees from Japan. I'm not gonna do that for Christmas. This is your B-Day. I've been playing Pokemon like all day. Sorry, I ate the sandwich a little too fast. Just trying to not be too late for stream. Yeah, but New Year's, I also worked both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, so I got a fat double pay, which is very cool. For New Year's, I don't know what, I'm not really gonna do a New Year's stream. I think we're just gonna play Zenless, really. And then, okay, so, because like I said, this is the last year of this year. This is the last year of this year. This is the last year. This is the last stream of this year. And the plan is we'll start the first stream of the year playing Zenless 2.5 both on Thursday and Friday, and then we and then we just start playing Wua, playing a huge catch up on Wuthering Waves. It's 3.0 dropped like 4 days ago. That's the plan. And then of course the annual hiatus month is going to be in March again, so don't expect any streams in March for the most part. I'll be gone for the entirety of March next year. Gonna go to a Hololive Super Expo in Japan, and then work on a couple projects with friends, and then enjoy a little birthday for myself, because I always like to celebrate my birthday all by myself usually. That's why I usually take the hiatus in March, away from work, friends, and family. You know, just me. Just live for myself. You know, I know some people don't like that, but me personally, it's what I like. Yeah. And day gives her. That's a waste of a good birthday. I could do that any day, and I want to do that on my birthday. What a waste. Zorking on your birthday is a waste. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have nothing too big planned. There's just probably a place I want to go check out and visit. You'll get to wear the special B-Day hat. All right, I'm almost out of this Dr. Pepper. Not sponsored, but I love me some Dr. Pepper. Oh, I might have tried it too fast. Nope, the burps. Oh. But yeah, that's just kind of the plan going on next year. Other than that, don't really know. Like I said, it's just kind of cutting back on streaming. I mean, that's why we only do the 3 streams a day now. So don't expect anything too big around next year. We'll just kind of keep on keeping on, you know. It's kind of the plan. Huh. Let's see here. I'm checking Twitch. I'm missing anything. I don't think I am missing anything. No. Okay, we're not missing anything. I'm just going through Twitter to see if I'm missing anything. No big stuff. Maybe we'll end the year drama free. Let's just hope. Let's hope we don't get something absolutely crazy of a bombshell drop on New Year's Eve. Cause didn't we kick off this year with the whole Niji Sanji shit? Oh boy. Well, let's just see what happens to the VTubers thing in the new year. Finally, though, the whole VTuber debacle thing going on with the stream rewards finally died the fuck down. That lasted way too long than it needed to be. IMO. But that one was dragged out for a little too long. About time, I know, right? Been benched. Well, I guess Rainbow Six's servers got hacked, and apparently the entire player base was banned. Well, that's funny. Other than that, I don't think I'm seeing anything else on Twitter. FGO then? Oh, yeah. What were we talking about FGO in the story yesterday? I mean, it was cool and all, but like, I feel like FGO has the loop of, you know, being a live service game for a little too long, and them trying to amp up the you know, the antics every single year or every single story arc. I remember when FGO first came out and we just went through Camelot, everyone was like, oh, peak. And then Lost Belts came around, oh, peak. And then the Lost Ark, whatever it was called, came out, and everyone's like, okay. And our boy Fujimaru was just gone through like 7 mass genocidal instinct events. The update today seemingly end. Nase does some crazy shit. Dude, if FGO ends today, like I said, or if FGO is gonna hit end of EOS, I'm gonna log in on like the last day. That's something a vow me and my friend made way back when. And the moment FGO ends, we'll sign into our very first ever accounts. My year 1 F2P account I had since like fucking high school. Holy shit, yeah. I'll log into that account. Just be like, damn. Just kind of fuff around a bit and then salute the damn game. 10 fucking years EOS. And once it hits EOS, I can't wait for modders and people to upload private servers, and we can just use any team we want without having to pay motherfucking gacha. That would be the day. Get back arcade. Oh, FG arcade. FG arcade is still going strong. It's still quite popular. Although, I just hope that the one arcade I like to visit in Japan is still there. It still has FG arcade when I go next year. Because I do have a quite large FG arcade deck collection. Oh, yeah, you know, I guess I did forget to bring you up yesterday's stream, but Neurosaba and their subathon, they were breaking some crazy numbers, and some people were getting mad because, you know, AI streamer, but that's besides the point. The biggest one was the heart-wrenchingly real conversation Neuro had on stream about wanting to be real, like actual like Pinocchio levels of wishing to be real and tangible. Very interesting clip. Yeah, if you don't mind getting your heartstrings pulled, go check it out. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Other than that, I think that's all I'm seeing on Twitter. Twitter. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? All right. I'm a BRB real quick. I'm gonna go use the restroom and then we'll jump straight into Zenless. So I'm be right back. My motherfucking room smells like goddamn chicken sandwich. Okay, let me boot the game. Yes, Reddit. There you go. Okay. Do I have to recapture it? Let me see here. Should it need to be recaptured? Just in case. Nope, we're good. Very nice. Where we left off, we fought a boss. That was another sacrifice. We found out there are some darker secrets to Banyue. And the island also has the connection to where we conveniently had to go to for the story. Well, yeah, I can freaking check. There's a new commercial. Oh well. If we see it, we see it. I think we're about at a halfway point because we did do the boss already. We just need to uncover the darker secrets, and now I guess the other half of the new area. Also, we found out she's using Guang is using the spooky sword already. Are you okay? I got to bed. Still worried about you. That's alright. I was feeling a bit down again, but after everything comforting works, I'm feeling much better. At least those two illusions today gave us a clearer picture. I was exhausted from running around these past couple days. Get some rest. Okay. It's not really that much. Is that really optional dialogue? They didn't really add much to the story. Besides, be okay, go to bed. Optional dialogue. NPC tells you to go to sleep. Your moral coil knocks out. Oh, look at that. I forgot he was a spy. Well, this is unexpected. You let insignificant little pawn go free. Such mercy. Does it quite fit the image of some hell-bent on revenge? Ready to die alongside the nemesis. They're just an insignificant pawn. They have minimal intel and their life or death won't affect the bigger picture. No need to cut off every loose end. On the path to meet the creator, any input noise must be thoroughly purified. Like those traitors basked in divine grace, yet harbor doubts, daring to commit blasphemy. Now they are now very quiet, utterly quiet. With your short mercy to even a little pawn, how can I trust you won't go soft on bond your way in the crucial moments? Perhaps hesitate when it comes to your own ending. Whether you trust me or not, it means nothing to me. I've said before, making bond your way pay in blood is my punishment for him. The ending I've written for myself. You're sharing some same punishment as him. Haha, how ironic. You're still clinging to the pathetic illusion of master-disciple bond. Don't make me laugh. The point is probing. We're just using each other to get what we want. My decisions are none of your biz. Go ahead and hone up on your so-called god puppet. Better pay attention to those who keep yours in company for a second. You better pray your creator is as omniscient as you claim. Me and you, Shuan, his little schemes are insignificant. Because the creator has foreseen his fame, and I shall be finally to fulfill the creator's prophecy. Yushuan's very existence, his choice, even his futile acts of defiance will all be woven into the grand tapestry, becoming a distinctive stroke of color in the final masterpiece. Everything will return to Journey's End. Morning Warth, the conspiracy gradually dissipates in the morning in Falun, a new day upon Suibin, and still unaware of the night's undercurrent, carrying mysteries and looming threats. No way, I should go check on Shaguang first. If you're outside, might as well check it out. Bully on and belly on. Not your fault, you troublemaker. Shine at me. What have I done wrong? Pray tell. Sneaking out the mountain, setting that rebellious example, and made Master Shaguang's heart waver for adventure. What slander? How could you know about the passing times in the mountains, or Master Shaguang's taken mine while guarding the Suibin temple all these years? I'm sure this is seeking one true heart. Not the protag of the supreme manual, sword ascending night heavens. I even know the path is rough. I shall forge ahead. Such spirit, similar to a noble quest for braving the world. Hope you forgot what Master Shaguang carries. The chiming sword, a deadly weapon that drinks memories and devours 5 senses. Humbly, blah blah, yada yada. She's cool, badass. Okay, just gossiping. Hey, what are you doing, Shaguang? And all silently, the red ribbon checking first when she walked to Suibin. She's now weighed down by unspoken thoughts.
Morning, Senior Shaoguang. Morning. Wait, why Senior all of a sudden? Oh, I was just thinking of when we first met. You really liked it when I called you Senior. Now that you don't have to keep your identity hidden, we might as well bring it back. It really suits you. All right. Junior Bell. Present, Senior Shaoguang.
A faint smile felt in Shaguang's face. Before Yishuan gets here, keep Guang occupied.
I better keep Shaoguang occupied and make sure she doesn't go off on her own until Yishuan Shifu gets here.
And I say, want to go for a walk? Think of it, I never turn you around.
I'll be counting on you as my guide.
That's a dialogue they decided to change, thus leading to not being voiced. That's interesting choice. Can I not prep anything? Pair some casual clothes. Maybe I should persuade Shaoguang to change into them now. Here, change it to this. I was explaining to Guang, it took a bit, she's a bit shy. She generally nods and goes back to her room. Wowzer, look at that! Pretty. Gotcha skin. Awesome outfit. After changed clothes, Shaoguang's eyes hold a mix of sweet awkwardness and subtle hint of anticipation. You look great in anything. Oh, that's a relief. I was worried I seemed too childish, not quite fitting for a senior. Oh, well, you're super approachable now. Oh, she doesn't follow us, Sedge. Let's go do this real quick. Oh, I didn't mean to use Yishuan. Oh, well. Free ether tickets, I guess. I was grab coffee. I tried to do that yesterday. Get some coffee. Interested in front of those, it's a pretty big tea house. Want to check it? Always pack on Intel, and the food's amazing. Want to check it, please? Into a banquet
I once
here?
came here for a banquet with some big shots. But between you and me, the food they served those VIPs wasn't nearly as good as their regular dishes. Oh, really?
Oh wow, I forgot Sweetie does have a voice.
Oops. I hope no one heard that. Sweetie, how's it going? I hope business is booming. Got any recommendations today?
Another regular customer. Welcome! Is this young lady a friend of yours? She's got the aura of a true connoisseur. Would you like to try our seasonal special?
I can faintly smell some osmanthus in the air. How lovely.
That would be our Moonvale Osmanthus cake.
Ooh.
Fresh out of the oven. They're made with the very first golden blossoms picked just this morning. Soft, sweet, melts in your mouth. I guarantee it's a taste you'll never forget. Osmanthus cakes always bring back memories of loved ones. This batch is limited, reserved for only our regular customers. And you won't find it on the banquet menu.
So she heard us. Osmanthus cake. Belle, would you like to try it?
Sounds delish. I want it.
Osmanthus cake is often used as a symbol of remembrance. Xiaogong must be thinking about Senior Ye again. Sure. After smelling the aroma before we even walked in, how could we resist? Just hearing you describe it already made me want to eat some.
I guarantee you'll be satisfied. We have seats upstairs. This way.
And 2-floor restaurants are always the most interesting, especially when you have to serve. You don't have the stairs. Some restaurants get away with 2 kitchens, 1 on the bottom floor, top floor. After avoids resonance to the ear of powerful energy soon, your tale reaches the climax. Listen carefully to the content. The present story happens to be Xiaoguang. You know, I'm talking about me. Just keep listening. Count Shadow's tale, Young Quake's Summit, great relish. Words flowing like a river. Ever been witnessed it all firsthand. That's all exaggeration. The storyteller's making it sound so dramatic with all the embellishments. It's so embarrassing. Dying. Let's hurry and try those osmanthus cakes Sweetie mentioned. I'll sell out if we wait too long. Storyteller's still up stage talking up a storm, completely oblivious that the protagonist of this tale just ran off in panic. Monsters stacked high, freshly steamed dim sum still warm at the table, their sweet savory aroma wafting through the air. Smell the gentle yet unmistakable sweet osmanthus fragrance. It's capturing a scene of blooming osmanthus trees and the delicate crystal-like desserts on the table, waiting to be savoured. Share that osmanthus case to Xiaoguang.
So, what do you think?
I should be asking you.
I was gonna ask you the same. It's fragrant, sweet, and soft. Here, have a few more pieces. Osmanthus cake goes best with tea. The tea helps to cleanse the palate. I wonder if some memories are like tea leaves that drift to the bottom of the cup, sinking so deep that they never surface again.
Xiaoguang's eyes carry a mix of hope and anxiety, very hard to read. What are you trying to say?
Memories aren't like reflections in a teacup. Even when the tea leaves sink to the bottom, they can still float back up if something stirs them one day. It's nothing. It just feels like time's been slipping by so fast.
Miss, is the taste of our Moonvale Osmanthus cake to your satisfaction? It's your first time here. I hope you'll forgive us if the service falls short.
You're too kind, Miss Sweetie. The cake is excellent. Sweet, but not cloying.
The osmanthus fragrance blends beautifully without overwhelming the rice's natural flavor. It melts in the mouth and is baked the perfect amount of time to bring out both texture and aroma.
A true connoisseur. You've nailed it exactly.
Hardly. I just like making desserts myself every now and then. If I had to guess, in addition to fresh osmanthus preserved in honey, you added a touch of roasted sticky rice powder to the filling? It gives the texture a bit more spring. And at the end, did you add a sprinkle of candied kumquat peel? There's a light citrus note that lingers.
Wow.
Oh, spot on! The sticky rice powder keeps it tender but gives it structure. And the candied kumquat peel is the final flourish. You're a true gourmet, miss. Impressive. Very impressive. Yum-Cha Scene always welcomes guests who appreciate the craft. Please, make yourself at home. I'll leave you two to it. Just call me if you need anything.
Please, with a smile on her face. Wow, you're an expert.
Xiaoguang, you even know all that? You're like an expert.
I wouldn't call myself an expert. I used to watch Senior Inhu cook back at Yunquay Summit. I thought it was fun, so I picked up a little here and there. Later, I started experimenting with some desserts of my own. But at first, the things I made were really something else. My brother, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and Senior Inhu all ended up as my first victims.
Uh-oh.
My brother would always tease me, saying eating my desserts was part of his training.
Hey, everyone got to start somewhere when they
Tempering the
start cooking or
mind through
baking.
hardship.
I remember making my first dish. Most burnt eggs I've ever had.
Senior Ye is such a gentle person. He must have been even more patient with you.
Yeah, he always looked out for me. Even though he was just a kid himself, he'd always give in to me, and he almost never got angry. He taught me so much. I still remember when I first arrived at Yunquay Summit. I was mischievous, made a big mistake, and just hid. I was too scared to face anyone. My brother was the one who found me. He didn't scold me. He just asked. An elder at the end of his years, and a young man with his whole life ahead of him. If you could only save one of them, which do you choose? In
Oh.
a famine, a single bag of grain could keep a person alive, but a rare manuscript carries the wisdom of centuries. If only one can be preserved, which do you choose? And when facing a calamity, do you cling to safety and protect yourself, or do you stand and fight to save
One of
others,
these
even against
philosophical
impossible
ultimatum.
odds? Which do
The
you
trolley
choose?
problem. Did you run over one or three?
Why did he ask such a difficult question? There's no clear answer.
Both. Multi-track drifting, baby. Trolley problem don't exist.
Yeah. I was so young, I didn't know what to say, and it made me want to cry. Those questions felt cruel, like they were tearing my heart apart. But my brother said it wasn't about a clear answer. It was about seeing what you truly want to protect and understanding its weight. He told me that our parents always said, the hardest part isn't making the choice, it's living with it afterward.
Mm-hmm.
There's no perfect
That's
path
what
in this
leads to
world.
regrets.
Some choices are responsibilities we have to shoulder. When the time comes, be brave. Do what must be done, and you'll carve your way through the thorns onto your own path. I didn't fully understand what he meant back then. I'm not even sure if I do now.
Put a lot of thought into it.
He really put a lot of thought into what he said. I'm sure he'd be glad knowing you could reflect on it so calmly now.
I trust him, just as he trusts me. Right now, my brother has his own reasons for what he has to do. And I have my own reason for why I have to find him. I've been rambling again.
You always
You can
ramble
always tell
whatever
me
you
these
want.
things. I'm
Because
your
apparently
junior
the
girl.
protagonist in every anime game is everyone's therapist. Oh, so much therapy is needed that they have no voice. Sometimes like this, you feel like more like a senior. You got a lot to do better as your seniors, and you try to rely on me. Like you said, my person's junior.
Let's talk about something more cheerful. Everyone's been working so hard lately. Banyue Shifu, Dylan, Ningqian, you, and the others at ZZZ Temple. I want to thank everyone properly. What do you think about me putting together thank you dinner and gathering everyone around the fire for the night?
You know what? Let's do it. I look
That's
forward.
a great idea. Everyone's been looking forward to your cooking. I'll let Dylan, Banyue Shifu, and Ningqian know right away. Once Senior Song Tao and the others are
No,
back
fuck
from
that
their
Ningqian guy. He's
investigation,
a
I'll
generic
pass it on to them
NPC
too.
looking boy. Alright, it's about time to express my gratitude. Let's go. How long do you leave Yamcha Sin? Ready to head back to ZZZ Temple.
Oh,
Right there, Senior Qinghua and Senior Song Tao. It's like a new intel. Let's go check it out.
Junior Bell, Xiaoguang.
You're back! Is everyone alright? Any progress in the investigation?
Don't worry, everyone's fine. We ran into a little trouble on the way, but we managed to find some leads.
Thank you, everyone. You've worked so hard.
Don't mention it. It's our duty as ZZZ Temple disciples. Xiaoguang, I'm glad you're feeling better. Thanks.
Oh, I fat finger they. That's right. It's just a generic NPC man talking. Thanks for
to
your
all
help.
of you. Xiaoguang was just saying how hard you've all been working, and she wants
Thanks
to
for helping
host a
off
small
screen.
thank you dinner at ZZZ Temple tonight. She'll even do the cooking. She's planning to invite everyone for a cozy evening chat around the fire.
Haha, a gathering by the fire, with Xiaoguang's cooking no less.
What was that? Ahaha.
Yeah, my cookies.
That was so weirdly
but
executed.
I hope you'll join us.
That's really thoughtful of you, Xiaoguang. But I'm afraid we can't tonight.
Huh?
Don't worry, we have good news. Thanks to the intel you gave us, we pinned down several key spots tied to the abnormal miasma fluctuations. We've even found leads on the ancient array. Some disciples have already been stationed at the old mining site. The full report's been sent to Yixuan Shifu. She should be coming to Wi-Fi soon to help.
To ensure everyone's safety, we'll rotate disciples to guard the key locations, keeping a close watch for anything suspicious. Xiaoguang, as the wielder of the Qingming sword, your role is too important. Until Yixuan Shifu arrives, please, stay here in the temple and keep yourself safe. Leave the investigation to us. You guys take it easy tonight. When this is all over, we'll celebrate together properly, okay?
But
Come on now, don't feel bad. This was everyone's choice. We all have something we want to protect. Waifei Peninsula's peace, the safety of our disciples. Only when you're safe, Xiaoguang, can we carry out our mission without worry. Protecting you is protecting the future for all of us. So now, how about a smile?
okay, I understand.
That's better. We'll get Bowlion and go switch shifts with the others now. See you later.
Tao, Qingyuan, Qingyuan. Ugh, these names are getting harder and harder. And Bolion had also full of spirit. Get some prog.
Don't worry, Xiaoguang. We're finally starting to see some progress. That's a good sign.
Yeah, let's head back too. I still need to figure out what to cook tonight.
No, takes the first step towards ZZZ Temple, her back straight and steady. Then Song casts a long shadow behind her, echoing the tangled feelings in her hurt. Meanwhile, in a swimming corner of Fallium Heights, Dylan and Zhao are exchanging intel.
Here, the intel on Sarah. Grew up in an orphanage near a hollow. When the place got shut down by the city, she vanished for a few years. Then reappeared for a couple months before disappearing again. The next time she showed her face publicly, she was already moving under the banner of the Exaltists. Vanished for a few years? Here's where it gets interesting. Word is, during those few months when she reappeared, she stormed into Hand headquarters multiple times. insisting she was part of some special investigation squad under HSO.
She said every member was wiped out in an accident.
But Anne said no such squad ever existed. No record of her anywhere either.
Huh. A ghost squad that doesn't exist? When you spend your days fielding customer complaint calls, little stories like that are the highlight of the shift. And stories like that always go one of two ways. Either the woman lost her mind, or the squad's whole purpose was to be buried from the start.
So you think there's something fishy here too?
Just a guess, and I wouldn't dare spread anything like slander against the city administration. Besides, information doesn't really help us with what we're trying to find out.
Fair enough. A woman forever without a place to belong, falling into some delusion's embrace. A textbook tragic story. Nothing worth dwelling on. What is worth our attention is the creator she clings to. More and more signs point to something hidden in the hollow that we don't understand yet. I've already reported to the boss. We'll just have to wait for orders before making our next move. Oh, I need to remind you of something else. The higher-ups know about the abnormal miasma fluctuation, too. They don't want Wi-Fi Peninsula destroyed. There's too much value here. Which means this mess is also part of your job now.
Those old minute tops really know how to hand out impossible missions. This was supposed to be a simple recovery job. Without me even realizing, I've been saddled with another thankless task.
Rip.
I've already found out that the array described in the ancient tome dates back over 100 years. Built to suppress miasma. You're welcome, by the way. The array works by absorbing miasma. You just need to pour a large amount of ether energy into the core. But what most people don't know is, to keep the ethereal sealed inside from breaking loose, the array raises a barrier that traps whoever activates it. Which means anyone who becomes the key is essentially sacrificing themselves.
Yishuan's parents once investigated the array, and now he knows far more than his sister. Now it seems the secrets lie deep within the old mining site. Could Sarah be planning to take Yishuan as the key?
It's not impossible. That means there's another way for your mission to kill two birds with one stone. I'm sure you've already thought of it.
If you find the array with them and get bound your way to become the key, use it to activate the array, suppress the miasma, and doing so drain its power to drop.
Then, when it can't hold out any longer, you step in and take its core. Simple as that. And that girl, Yishuan Guang, I can tell you've taken a liking to her, even if you won't admit it. So, why not? You'd be protecting her brother while you're at it. What's wrong? You're hesitating?
No, it's just, as the one responsible for retrieving the core, I have to make absolutely sure it's secure.
Remember, the orders were clear. If recovery fails, destroy it on the spot. Unless you've got other concerns. Or should I say, excuses? Don't tell me that fighting alongside him these past few days has caused you to have a change of heart. Now you feel sympathy towards him?
Sympathy? I don't waste sympathy on living humans, let alone on a killing machine that couldn't even pass a forbidden fruit test.
Exactly, a killing machine. Whatever name it goes by now, it was created as a weapon of indiscriminate slaughter to suppress the miasma. Its nature won't change. Dial in. As a Krampus judge, don't forget that.
Judging me with sentimental nonsense? You really do underestimate me, don't you, Senior Zhao? I'm just thinking the whole suppressing miasma angle might be a smokescreen. If the miasma in Limnian Hollow is actually receding, where's it going? Also, I heard another name from the dead at the old mining site. One that's been coming up a lot these past few days. Looks like someone else wants Banye gone. More desperately than we do.
What do you mean? Who?
It's a secret. For now, though, I won't let him die so easily and not tell Vera why he's trying to use us at least. We're going to dispose of him. It should be on our terms. For buying his truth I'm after, I'll give him a final choice: one with room for lies or cover-ups. With no room. Not long later, Dylan seems to come to a decision after receiving the invitation to the fireside gathering. As evening falls, lights flicker across the Wi-Fi Peninsula and Sweeping Temple's courtyard. Fire burns bright and the smell of food filling the air. Vanue, Dylan, and the others slowly arrive. The fireside gang is being prepped. Let's see what Shotgun has in store for us. Ooh, it looks delicious. We have a large table, warm orange charcoal flames, dancing a small stove, roasting and making fruits and nuts sizzle and crack. Close aroma fills the air as the edges turn into enticing golden crisp. Aroma of fragrant tea wafts from the rustic clay pot while pumps char siu buns glisten with amber oil. 20 meticulously arranged osmanthus cakes stand like a quiet gesture of thoughtfulness, especially captivating to the eye.
Please come this way.
Sure, what's up?
There's something I want to discuss with you.
Sure.
What is it, Banyu Ishifu?
It's Xiaoguang. She has a lot on her mind. By hosting the dinner tonight, I fear she's already come to a decision of her own. The abnormal miasma fluctuation is strange, and the road ahead will likely be perilous. I don't want to see her walk into danger. She seems to place great trust in you. If it's your advice, she might listen. Could I trouble you to speak with her again and persuade her to stay here in the temple and keep herself out of danger? That would be the safest
I have a
course.
feeling that's not happening.
Okay, I'll try to talk to her again. But Banyu Ishifu, I've been thinking, treating Xiaoguang like she's a fragile piece of glass to be sheltered away, is that really what's best for her? The Qingming sword, the rest of us? We should be the ones to protect her. But more often than not, we've been holding her back.
The Qingming sword is unlike any other weapon. That's why you're the only one I can bring this to.
My oh my.
Oh, by a fat fingered. Just an interesting request. With a voice laced in barbs and half smile. Doesn't reach your eyes, Dylan cuts into the convo.
But tell me, Banyu Shifu, don't you think your words sound especially cruel when talking about someone your algorithms once deemed as expendable, while you stood by and watched her parents consumed by the miasma? Looks like you didn't know that yet, huh, Proxy? Allow me to introduce our oh-so-gentle, reliable Banyu Shifu. His codename is Purge Unit Type 0, one of TOPS' secret machines built for suppressing miasma. And by suppressing, the most efficient way was, of course, indiscriminate slaughter. Before he put on this harmless, good guy facade, he was TOPS' sharpest, most merciless killing machine. After a botched mission, TOPS discarded him, left him to rot in the hollow. Somehow, someone picked him up and patched him back together, so he could wear the guise of something less monstrous, hiding among people. People trusted him, relied on him, even treated him as a companion with a heart. But 10 years ago, when the miasma outbreak consumed the old mining site, he stood by and watched countless lives swallowed whole. And Xiaoguang's parents were among them. Back when you went to Silum Bay looking for survivors, why do you think those people reacted to Banyu with such outrage, such hatred?
Balls
Banyu
up.
Shifu, is this all true?
The marks from the past can't be erased. That much is certain.
The past? Such a tidy word for confession. Then tell me, back then, when you failed to save those people, was it because of your so-called algorithmic logic? Suppress the miasma at all costs. The absolute order that made you treat human life like it was nothing.
No day to finish this motherfucking story. Don't worry, we'll finish it today. We're at the halfway point, hopefully.
That kind, gentle mask you wear, is it real? Or is it
just a performance for us and for your own conscience, so you can forget the blood on your hands even for just a moment? Silence. The reply I hate the most. I don't even know anymore. Am I speaking to a remorseful person trying to atone? Or to a machine that couldn't even pass the forbidden fruit test? Am I just wasting my breath?
The forbidden fruit test just taking the apple from Adam's tree. Or is it something else? Soaking silence hangs there until Xiao Guang's bright voice cuts through the lay tension.
Ah, there you are. Banyue Shifu, could you give me a hand? This old stove is the bane of my...
I'll be right there.
Hey, his back still like a mountain, his steps steady and unshaken.
Relax. I have no intention of telling Xiao Guang about the past. It would only breed hatred and chaos.
Is that what you're doing right now, lady?
Campus wants something from Banyue. The simplest way to get it would have been to tell Xiao Guang outright. Let her despise him, resent him, or put him to use. Make him the key.
Key?
According to the ancient tome, to activate the array and suppress the miasma, all you need is a powerful, ever-flowing ether energy source placed in the center of the array. He fits the bill, doesn't he? Once a killing machine, an energy monster in his own right. Sacrificing a machine that failed the forbidden fruit test to secure Wi-Fi Peninsula's peace? Perhaps that makes the guilt easier to bear for everyone. But now...
Well, what now?
But why now? Dylan, why are you telling me all this? Those things you said before about the truth. Don't tell me you're deliberately trying to guilt trip Banyue Shifu into...
Whether that truly has a heart or not, his actions still give me the answer. I told you, there's a truth about him I need to verify.
As a Krampus judge, my duty is to drag everything hidden, false, or twisted into the light. To reach the end of truth. No matter the cost, no matter the means. Proxy, a word of advice. No matter how harsh the truth, it's still better than drowning in a sweet, comforting lie.
Is your truth the full truth?
You're not wrong about that. But Dylan, why not trust what you've seen and heard yourself these past few days? How can you be so sure that the things you've just revealed aren't distorted versions of the truth, carefully crafted to serve someone else's agenda? What if the path you're walking is just a detour, one laid out by others to lead you to their version of the truth?
Cause we're getting very philosophical in this one.
You're not as naive.
What is true to you isn't true to another. Not all truths are fact.
Keep your warning in mind. As for Banyue, don't worry. I won't do anything before the final evaluation is complete. That scrap heap can remain as Banyue Shifu for now.
Well, Banyue Dylan just said, I need time to sort through all of this. I'm gonna just eat all this food. I should have gone by her own stitch first.
Xiao Guang?
What is it? Hungry already? Just wait a little longer. It'll be ready soon.
You're hosting this gathering because you've already made up your mind, haven't you?
You're gonna rush in there like a mad woman.
Figures. You saw right through me.
Do it.
I really was planning to be honest with you, just like I said I would.
You know how you said promise not to hold anything from each other and you're the one who held back? Oh, come on now.
Last night, after you'd all gone to bed, I found this under the door.
Uh-oh. Well, that note, edge crumpled from having been crushed in someone's hand and then carefully smoothed out again.
Xiao Guang, I found a way to break the connection between you and the Qingming sword. The power of the Creator is beyond imagination. Deep within the place we once knew lies the key to awakening them. When they descend in the days to come, my wish will finally come true, no matter the price I have to pay, Xiao Guang. You...
Oh, I fast fingered that. Something, I'll pay whatever price to save the assist. Even if it means making me a bad guy and dying in the next patch or something.
This letter, is it really from Senior Ye? Or is someone impersonating him?
There's not hammer those summer brothers. The missing little habits he always had in his strokes. There's the content itself. You might not know that in your Wi-Fi right now and suddenly send you a letter.
Given how much he cares about you, even if he did decide to do this, there's no way he'd ever tell you. This note looks like...
It looks like it's trying to lure me there. I know my bond with the Qingming sword more than anyone. Breaking it isn't something that can be done so easily. Back when I was chosen by the sword, my brother didn't know about its side effects. He was genuinely happy for me. He ruffled my hair, eyes shining, and said, "You're amazing, Xiaoguang. From now on, your big brother will have to rely on you." I knew what he was really happy about. That I could finally be accepted, have a real place in Yunquei Summit. A new home. But then, when he learned the truth about the Qingming sword, and what happened to the wielders before me...
That's too cruel for him.
When we received the news that our parents really had passed, he held back his tears. He didn't want me to be even more afraid. But the day he found out the fate of the sword's wielders, my brother, who had never shown weakness before, broke down in front of me, crying and saying he was sorry, over and over. In the end, with his eyes red and fists clenched, he kept repeating it again and again, not just to me, but to himself, that there had to be a way, and that he would find it. That way became his obsession for years. He even hid from me and Shifu that he was experimenting with forbidden techniques, trying to shift the Qingming sword's side effects onto himself instead.
Onto himself?
Thank goodness Shifu caught it in time. That was the first time I'd ever seen her so angry. Not at the forbidden techniques, but at my brother for putting himself in danger. She didn't punish him. She just let out a long sigh, placed a hand gently on his shoulder, and sat with him under the cold moon for the entire night.
Oh, damn. Dang, so you said mine has been pretty far the last couple years.
Maybe only Ishuan Shifu, who has endured loss and shouldered her own share of burdens, could truly understand Senior Ye's state of mind back then. That heavy weight he was carrying.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a silly, goofy little urban anime game. Nope, we got a trauma dump anytime we can.
Yeah.
It is a Hoyo game.
After that day, my brother promised her he would never let his obsession ruin him. Not even for my sake. Shifu poured her heart and soul into crafting the Qingming sword's case after her older sister passed away. With it, as long as I keep training in seclusion and reinforcing the seal, I can live like an ordinary person. But, even with the sword case's protection, Shifu and my brother have always been so careful with me. Of course, I understand why. Every part of the seal carries Shifu's lingering pain from her past, and the fear my brother hides deep inside his heart has never really gone away. That's why, this time, I have to go. My sanity tells me that even when despair first struck, my brother never thought about sacrificing others for my safety. He tried to shoulder the side effects of the Qingming sword himself. I don't believe that the person who made that choice back then would now throw himself into the creator's arms just because of me. So there must be something else he's trying to do.
Well, yeah, I think.
I believe in Senior Ye too.
I don't know, it seems like he's off the deep end though.
But I can't stop the terrible thoughts from creeping into my head. Trap or not, a path of no return or not, I can't let him face that danger alone. I have to stand beside him. I know it's reckless and dangerous. But with you, I don't always have to be so sensible. I want to choose my own path, to take on the responsibility that's mine to bear. So, since you can't stop me, hide it for me one more time, please?
I call myself acting temple master. I just wanted to go along naturally and hide my identity from everybody.
I'm not here to talk you out of this. I'm here to make a promise as your companion, not a declaration as your protector. Whether it's into the abyss or toward the light. Xiaoguang, let me be your trusted companion.
Man, we're already falling to the ends of hell and we only known her for like a week? That's crazy, Bill.
Why is it that words this heavy can still make my heart feel so warm? Why does it make me so happy? I almost want to cry.
Come on now. You should save those tears for when we find your brother. Right now, we promised that tonight would be nothing but joy and laughter, remember?
Right. Then I'll go check on the desserts. There's still so many tasty flavors I want to share with you.
Since the spices follow your light, determined steps quickly filling the small courtyard. The fire crackles and the warm bright its orange glow flickering into the deepening night as the burn a fleeting moment of warmth and togetherness and brighter and fiercer. Okay, after all that heavy talk, let's go eat some food. Jeez.
Alright, everything's ready. A special thanks to Lion, Eos, and Banyue Shifu for helping me out. No way I could have handled all this on my own. Ooh, try this, Dylan. I added extra honey, just the way you like it.
Oh? You even figured out I've got a sweet tooth, huh? How thoughtful of you. Hey, Bee-Lion! Look at your paws! They're all greasy. You can't eat.
Wait, maybe we can eat food? Where's our mouth?
I'm gonna turn you into a grilled lion head! Crispy outside, tender inside. Oops, my bad. I forgot we've got another lion head sitting right here.
Banyue Shifu, would you like to try a chashu bun? I remember you're not fond of oily food, so I followed Senior Inuhu's recipe and added a bit of dried tangerine peel to the marinade to cut the richness. Do you like it?
It's perfect.
I'm glad everyone likes them. They're nothing fancy, just some home-style cooking.
Why is it every universe that has like humanoid robots living amongst humans always eat food? I feel like every universe does that. Why do they eat food? I don't know. They're robots. Like Nikkei does it. They need to eat food and sometimes whatnot. They do it. Overwatch's robots do it. Destiny's robot exos do it. Why do robots need to eat food?
With skills like this, you could open a restaurant of your own. The balance of sweet and savory, the juiciness. It takes me back to a taste I haven't had since childhood.
Xiaoguang, your cooking makes me feel all warm and full of energy.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had a feast like this.
Though I have to say, compared to the way you nearly scorched the bottom of the pot earlier, stomping your feet in panic, you sure adapted fast. Shampoo-on.
Dylan, we agreed not to bring that up. That old stove's impossible to handle. The flames keep flaring up and dying down. Luckily, Banyue Shifu's here. Since we're all here, why don't we sit by the fire and chat for a bit?
Oh? Chatting? I love chatting. What should we chat about?
I don't know. How about all the heavy shit you just dropped on Bell and acting like it's not happening?
Let me think. Oh, I know. Everyone share something funny or embarrassing that's happened to you recently. Dylan, you first.
Hats, crackles, flickers of flames, laughter, playful teasing, glittery dishes, and cups are woven together in a rare chorus of carefree uhs. With tight stirrings in everyone's heart, loosened without notice, heavy set secrets momentarily chased away by warmth. Time seems to stretch in the glow of the fire, falling quietly into simple purity, until as the laughter slowly fades, they look up and realize stars have filled the sky.
Wow, look. After all that goofing around, the stars almost look brighter, don't they? One year, my brother, Senior Fufu, and I went to release lanterns together on a mountain behind Junkoi Summit. It was a blustery day, and the wind was so strong we couldn't even get the lanterns lit. I remember stomping around in frustration. Eventually, I just tossed the lantern aside and lay on the grass. But when I looked up, I saw the starry sky, each star shining brighter than any lantern. My brother said that the stars are the best kind of lantern to carry your wishes. I wonder, what did I wish for back then? Feels like it's been ages since I had a moment like that. No thoughts, no worries, just gazing at the stars and having a quiet conversation.
Silently, the crackle flames only breaking the silence. Meanwhile, Jimmy's sword case simmers almost indirectly under the starlight. Alright, such cool things once made, they're like stones cast in the lake, ripples pushing forward as they spread. Looking back, this ripple's already turned into a tidal wave, and there's no turning back now. Yin Quan seems a bit drowsy, mumbling incoherent fragment words under his breath. Yeah, what's wrong, Xiao Wong? So, it's so much fun being with everybody. Tonight, I'm gonna have sweet dreams. See you in my dreams. Again, what's the point of the optional dialogue? I don't know. Peace and quiet, no matter endless customer complaints, no paperwork, no urgent messages, none of those voices. Just sitting here, looking at the fire, gazing at the stars, listening to chatter. It's feeling like this. Yeah, not bad at all. That expression, how unusual calm is. It's like the perfect moment to ask those questions you normally dodge. Why did you become a customer service rep? It's fun watching people get tongue-tied when I fire back. And because I'm talking to a living person, no matter what I say, I always get a response. It could be an angry demand or a helpless sigh or even a dumb follow-up question. But whatever it is, it's at least some kind of response. Like in the hollow where you can only listen endlessly to the voices of the dead. Listen to their resentment, their regrets, their pleas, but they're forever unable to truly respond to anything or accept any true response. No matter how much you say or what you say, it's just like a stone falling into a deep well. Every echo can be heard. The feeling after a while makes you wonder. You become a part of the silence too. Alright, it's getting late and cold. Time to go home. I'll get some peace and quiet, but it's about to end. Tomorrow's gonna be another troublesome day, huh? Alright, go to sleep. Let's hope Xiaoguang isn't missing when we wake up in the morning. Tranquil moment protected by lingering warmth, you drift into sleep. Far off, Yu Xuan, having waited for quite a while, finds himself lost in confusion.
You aren't planning to use me to activate the array, are you?
No need to test me. I already told you before the creator. As for activating the array, there is another candidate.
You already know where the array is, and the creator's location. When will the summoning begin?
Patience. Timing is like a seed buried deep in the soil. You can't simply will it to sprout. It needs the appropriate nourishment and the right season to break through the earth. So we wait. Wait until the keys chosen by the creator are all in place.
Gentle her sighs, listening to whispers carried by the wind, or perhaps the savoring urgency as Yu Xuan's voice, the corners of your lips curve upwards, your smile laced with anticipation and cold calculation. Hear commotion. Go check it out. And fuck Sarah. Although, at least she's not going a mass murder spree unlike the last leader of the cult. Summoning her dead true comrades. Boss fight was cool though. What happened?
Senior Sontao? What's going on?
We'll get you patched up right away.
He doesn't look hurt, he just looks sad.
Don't worry about me. Listen, last night, sometime after midnight, the miasma at the old mining site suddenly erupted. The other disciples are all trapped there now. Many of them are severely wounded.
Belle, we don't have time to wait for Shifu and the others.
Let's go.
Got it. Then let's get going. Wise, we'll leave Senior Sontao to you and B-Lion.
We'll take care of him.
I hear it as
You'll
Beeline.
be waiting for you there.
I'm thinking Belly
I'll go
on.
tell Ban Yue
It's
Shi from
Beeline.
Dylan. But remember, Belle, Xiaoguang needs to be careful with the sword.
So the other one, Bow Lion?
Relax, Junior Wise. I promised Belle I wouldn't break the seal lightly. Don't forget, I'm pretty strong. Even without the Qingming sword, I'll do my best to keep everyone safe. This is the perfect time for me to show how reliable a senior I can be.
Shut up, so even Temple Darling comes rushing with more news.
I know most of what happened now. The issue is, I can't reach Banyue.
What the hell is it?
Huh? Could Banyue Shifu be planning to face everything alone after what Dylan said yesterday?
Ningqian's also missing. The timing of the miasma eruption can't be a coincidence. And his disappearance
Beeline
only
Owen's Bull Lion.
confirms my suspicions.
I like Bellion and Bullion.
Right.
Something sus?
Your
I'm
suspicions.
sorry.
What did you dig up this time, Dylan?
Remember when I told you that I heard a familiar name among the voices of those dying in the mine's old residential area? That name was Ningqian.
Ningqian? Were his relatives among the victims back then?
When the disaster hit the old mining site, Banyue left many to die, including Ningqian's sister.
Those Banyue turned away.
Praxi, there's no point in hiding anything from her at this point, right?
Xiaoguang, this is what happened.
Trauma dump, trauma dump, trauma dump.
So, Ningqian concealed his past and joined Banyue's school to get close to him. I found out that he contacted Sarah before he first met us. No wonder more clues somehow always appeared the moment we thought the trail was about to go cold. That's Sarah. She must have used the hatred in his heart to strike some sort of deal with him. Us meeting the Exaltus remnants, discovering the ancient tome, and learning of the array. None of that was random. Looks like that woman has been secretly orchestrating these seemingly logical events. I got an investigation report on Ningqian this morning. He said goodbye to his neighbors and friends at the martial arts school. The way he spoke made it sound like he was leaving on a long trip and might never see them again.
Never see them again? Does that mean he's out to take revenge?
Told you can't trust a generic looking NPC, boy.
Seems to be the most likely possibility. The recent miasma eruption that led Banyue to investigate was probably meant to lure him into opening the ancient array.
So that note I received?
That it? Oh, it's to lead him into a trap.
Was it a setup to exploit Banyue Shifu's guilt towards Xiaoguang and the others? He tried to keep her safe and stop Senior Ye from activating the array, which made it the perfect bait to draw him in.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. I suspect the array and the ancient tome, and even the part about the key to quell miasma, were nothing more than tricks to keep him chasing. It might all be Sarah's handiwork. Think about it. Using powerful ether energy to activate the array and purify the miasma? If the array is used to absorb a large amount of ether energy in miasma, then where will all that power go?
To the thing that's absorbing it.
The miasma in Limnian Hollow is abnormally receding.
Did you get Dylan? No, she was a skip.
What else is
I have no team that can use her. Also, I'm not really playing this game that actively. I'm just waiting for Xiaoguang or Xiaoguang, whatever her two names. For all of that, it is nice, true, and she would buff my Yishuan team. She's like a power. She literally power up Jufufu out of Yishuan, but I still like Jufufu more as a character, so I just kept her there. The voice in the hollow. We still don't know why Banyue and I could hear it. It's clear that the voice has been trying to use my memories to plant doots in my mind. So what exactly is hiding behind that voice? Trying to influence me and Banyue? Based on Sarah's reaction, it's most likely the miasma power it is, or projected for a special purpose.
For example, sustaining that creator who is soon to descend.
Array.
If that's true, then even if the array once had its use, it's definitely not some world-saving miracle anymore. Instead, it's an energy pool gathering strength for the creator's descent.
As for Ningqian, no matter how much he knows about what's actually happening, he's already become someone else's pawn.
I know I don't have the right to forgive Banyue Shifu on his behalf. or erase the hatred he carries in his heart. But even if I don't remember him as a child anymore, I know from the time we've spent together that the kindness he showed us was genuine.
So, what about you? As things stand, what do you think of Banyue?
I mean, he seems like a good
Made up
guy.
my mind was already clear. Ever since we left the hollow and stepped on the bridge that connects my old home to the outside world. Amidst all the chaos, that figure silently rushed out, carrying my brother and me over the bridge. The only hands that we could reach in that terrible abyss. The only person who held us, as sturdy as a mountain, was Banyue Shifu.
Huh? Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
Yes, Banyue Shifu never mentioned it. He saved my brother and me all those years ago. He looked after us, sent us to Yunquei Summit, gave us a better home. No matter what kind of past he carries on his shoulders, or what strict cold rules he adheres to, how could I erase such kindness? And now his guilt has driven him into danger for us again. Dialin, Belle, I'm going to bring Banyue Shifu and my brother back.
Now that's the spirit of the Qingming Sword's successor. If you're set on dragging them back from the abyss, then let's get going. Before that scrap heap gets turned into actual scrap, and before your brother and Ningqian make any irreversible mistakes.
Dialin!
I knew you were a good purse.
I knew you were a good person.
All right, stop it, you two.
Choice I forced Banyue to make last night. I never thought the answer I wanted would come so soon, so simple. In truth, was prepared by the dead, expose lies of the living, and stand which enact judgment, but this time I want to use the words dead to give a truth to the living. Alright, let's go. Let's go beat up that generic NPC kid and save the cool ass robot dude. Cannot wait for Xiaoguang to drop. Good. Attending the Mystic's Clowns.
Song Tao must have delivered the message to you. Is he okay?
Don't worry, Senior Qingyuan. He'll be okay. But he told us that our fellow disciples from Swabian Temple were trapped by miasma. How did you manage to break free?
It was Banyue Shifu. Somehow the sealed gate was opened last night. Some disciples went in to explore, but shortly after, a wave of active miasma came and swept everyone away, leaving us trapped in different places. Later, just as we were about to give up hope, Banyue Shifu came and saved everyone. After he found a safe place for us, he turned and went in deeper. From the look on his face, I could tell that it wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment decision. He seemed as if he had long made up his mind to go in there.
Did he say anything before he left?
He said that human forces could no longer stop this chaos and that he needed to find another way, so he went to investigate the source. He also said some strange things, heavy words. I don't know if they were meant for us or if he was just
Man, the
talking
suicide
to
run.
himself.
Heavy words? What do you mean?
He said, to walk this world is as to depart one's home for distant shores. When debts of old weigh heavy, they press not upon thy steps alone, but cast thy companions stumbling in the dust beside thee. He also said something like, I shall make the burden lighter, my own and far more for my companions. This debt must be paid.
Just as I suspected.
I thought it sounded strange at the time. I wanted to help him, but I was injured. There wasn't much I could do. I was worried, so I insisted he take Bolion along. Shortly after he left, toward the source of the miasma, we heard a loud noise. Then, the miasma that was trapping everyone appeared to be drawn towards something else and started to recede. We were all so relieved. Until just a moment ago, when Bolian came back and reported that Banyue Shifu was trapped now.
Oh no.
You can try scanning Bolian's memory module to find out exactly what happened, but things aren't looking good. At this rate, Banyue Shifu will be killed in that array.
We're just scanning Bolian. Take the memories. Here's the sitch. Explains the whole thing. Chaos beyond human control. Find another way. Those who remain here are too injured to move. Please take Bolian with you. Having him assist you would put our minds at ease. Alright. Bring a baby from Yongkui. I'm sure he'll be able to find his way back to you once it's all over. Well, if he finds his way back by itself. To walk this world, travel distant shores, this old way heavy. Press not upon the steps alone, but cast my companions, settling dust beside. For myself, even more so my companions may walk lighter. His debt must be repaid in full. Then we do it, right? Parents often voice their concerns about mischievous kids sneaking out of play. For his be special locks that were installed. Only adults know how to open it. Something he heard in his youth and never forgot.
We rarely came here back then. We must make haste and check the area for anything suspicious. He's already here?
Yeah, I knew you care about the Mystic's safety and would come here. Great news, that's what today's news. I think I stumbled upon the key to the array core that ancient array mentioned in the old text. Let's go. I kind of feel like activate the array, but now that you're here, sure everything will go much smoother. Looks like this time Miyaza's disaster could finally be put an end. This place won't have to relive the nightmare. Where's it located? Several array pillars on the platform nearby. I'll lead you this way. Alright, let's go. Be careful.
Over here! Banyue Shifu! This way!
This looks suspicious. And the ancient pennants covered to the pillar showing with undying will to protect. City center, almost possible to feel the lying dormant earth pulsing in agony, urging the activation of the array. Attempting to guide the fully activated array on his own, either is cold, malicious, will suddenly counterattack.
Fall back behind me!
Bolian's memories are going to Banya cut off. The array has been activated and is continuously channeling Miyaza. It seems effectively absorbing and suppressing. She was trapped in the sphere of evil. Even though my training has advanced leads down, I still can't save the two of them. I always seems what Nico's up to, but he activated the array. You should hurry and save Banyue. Alright. Well, according to memory, all the enemies in the path should be cleared, right?
Ning Qian must have been the one who opened this door.
It's like every inch of this place is etched deeply in his memory.
Oh, look at that.
Hey.
Array and golden chaos, the heroes come rushing out like a tidal wave. Because I burn rage, his crazy words are full of pain, despair, and twisted pleasure.
Enough! Stop dragging this on, Banyue! Stop! It's over for you! How pathetic. How long do you think you can keep up that heroic act? Stop pretending you're the savior. Look at you. Look at the monster you become!
Shut up, side character.
Can't you see? Stop fighting! Just let me die here! We can both die here! You should watch me die. Just like how you watched my sister struggle on the brink of death all those years ago. Why are you still playing the merciful saint? I've waited 10 years. 10 whole years! And now the day is here. You don't deserve to save anyone! And you don't deserve to let me live.
She was the one who saved you back then, so why didn't you save her? Why? 10 years, every single day I kept thinking. I had stormed out that day. If I stayed, maybe my sister wouldn't have died alone like that. My life should have ended the other 10 years ago. I've been waiting so long for this day.
You'll be dying with me, then so be it. Guess I can finally avenge my sister. And give myself some closure.
Enemy footsteps create a deep crack in the ground. A lonely mountain peak covered in scars and bruises, but standing tall and unwavering. Sentry protects Dean Kwong in the area behind him, his fist swinging to a frenzy of energy. Every blow hitting like a tsunami, blasting oncoming ethereals to dust. His body cannot feel the scratches, searing energy marks on his metal frame. The depths of his eyes glisten with a sorrow that appears the soul, and a resolution that has long known his ending. His low, hoarse voice rings out, echoed deep valley, piercing through the clamor. Every word imbued with immense power.
Ning Chen, I shall repay this debt with my life. Yes, your life is not a bargaining chip. You still have a long road ahead. Go and live. Live and see the world that your sister never saw.
And burning resolve, his determination to atone for his wrongs, his deepest and most powerful fires protecting life begin to erupt. Then as any defensive staff, everything remaining bit of energy, every fragment of existence in the machine and brink of collapse, fully channeled to his fists.
The array base has been destroyed, and now the suppressed miasma has been released. What a pain.
You finally made it! Banyu Shifu and his disciple are all trapped within that array! Banyu Shifu has been battling an endless stream of ethereals to protect that young fellow. He's been fighting for quite some time now. I couldn't quite make out what they were saying, but it sounded like the young man was begging Banyu Shifu to give up on him. Who knows how much longer he can hold them off?
That platform is where Dad used to take me to see the stars. The array has been there all along, so close by.
Is there a way to break through or enter the array?
The concentration of miasma is too high over there. I can't get any closer.
Fairy, scan and confirm the range of the entire array. Belle, you can try getting closer, but be careful. Fairy and I will think of a way to break it.
Got it. Let's move in that direction.
Can I just use my awesome anime protect powers and just blast it away?
It won't work. The arrays absorb too much miasma. We can't break through that barrier.
Damn it,
Maybe
this
he can
storm
still
walls
hear
away.
us? Banya! Banya!
I just reach out, no response comes from within. Alright, Banyu seems familiar voices calling his name. At this point, he's while his limit cannot respond. The faint voices grow denser in the depths of consciousness. See both the echoes that sting like a silver needle.
Surrender, you clumsy hunk of iron. Why endure this endless pain? Open your core and embrace this great power. It will grant you rebirth and eternal freedom. Do you hear that? Do you hear the cries of the burden deep within your body? Your bearings are screaming. Your circuits are melting. You have long been covered in cracks on the verge of collapse.
Emotion module overload. Forcing deinstallation to clear redundant emotional data. Re-verifying core command. Suppress miasma by any means necessary.
Dive in. Sink into eternity. Behold how they long to accept you. Why resist? You are a part of this filth. This shell is broken. My body, like a candle flickering in the wind. Yet even if only a sliver of hope remains, the faintest glimmer of light, this heart must hold it fast and never let it go. So stubborn. Look at these scars. They're not just marks of battle. They're the price of bearing what should never have been yours to carry. Murderer. He must pay with his life.
Your existence is a mistake. You should be eradicated. Feeling pain. It's nothing compared to the agony we feel.
Descend to hell. Fall with us.
How long can you hold on? 10 minutes? 1 minute? A second? Is it worth it? For those who hate you, who fear you, for those souls who curse you day and night, for a bunch of rotten worms, a world that only exploits you and fears you, suffering, exhausted. Then why trudge in vain through this hopeless mire? Give up. Give up your meaningless pain. Your very existence is a mistake, and your struggle, an even greater one. Even if I fall here, this is the path I have chosen. This is the price I have to pay. This will is like a stone, immovable, unyielding. Even if my body shatters and I perish here, I shall not falter. Let go of your meaningless resistance, of your heavy burdens. Let everything return to nothing, to its original, pristine, blank state. Isn't that a good idea? No more bloodshed, no more disappointment, no endless penance, no duty, no guilt, only eternal release.
Their voices intertwine, overlap, and spin like an endless whirlpool of destruction, trying to crush Banyo's residual self-consciousness completely.
Belle, Fairy and I have found something.
Master, an abnormally large convergence of miasma has been detected. Warning. Vital signs of the survivors in the platform area are extremely weak. Anomaly detected. Multiple energy flow nodes detected. I've marked the coordinates. The ether flow corresponds with the signature of the array base. Destruction of these nodes would disrupt the formation, destabilizing its structural integrity and potentially disabling the array core.
Alright.
Array base and array core. Looks like I'll just have to give it a shot.
Great! Destroying the array base might not only break the barrier and save people, but it might even delay or even stop the miasma that the Matrix sends to the Creator. It's a race against time. We have to hurry.
What are we standing around talking for?
The nodes are scattered all over. Let's split up.
Okay, leave this area to me. Proxy, you cover Xiaoguang. The noise in the array core is getting weaker. Let's go!
Oh, of course there's combat.
Hey! This is the last one on my end. Looks like it's up top. Forward!
Oh, did that work? Oh, hey, the little bird. Which one's here? Dude, Qingming bird. Trying to send a message.
What on
Enemy down.
Evil
It's all
frog.
Xiao Guang and the others. Better hurry back to the array core and wait there.
Got one for complaints. Hello? This is the end for you! Got two for a chat. Pay close attention to what I'm saying. It worked!
No time to waste. I'm going ahead.
Oh. Where everybody go? Oh, by the way.
Sacrificing yourself for justice? For life for
Oh,
a
another
life?
boss.
And you, charging into die over such a lousy trick? Where's that brilliant self-serving logic of yours?
Sins of the past cannot be atoned for. Once Ning Chen is safe, you can take whatever it is you're after.
You knew about my mission all along?
Oh shit.
It's not over yet. And you already look this miserable.
Let's end it here. My core. Please. Take it.
Taking it to report back, that would be nice. But now, I have a new choice. This time, let the words of the dead grant you a truth that allows you to keep on existing.
So our phone is used to talk to ghosts? Rise and wells, endless pain, resentment, curses, despair, the sound of constellation fills the air like a tsunami.
Didn't you save me? Why? Someone was waiting for me.
Look at what you've done, you heartless monster!
Remember our faces. Remember your tainted blood.
A machine will always be a machine.
Never. I will never forgive you. Never!
These waves of despair are about to devour everything. Xiao Guang and the others return to step onto the platform. The voices suddenly become clear and gentle. Like a beam of light piercing through the dark clouds, it brings relief and warmth, cleansing the ruckus.
Luckily, that rascal got angry and ran off to play. Big guy, can you promise to help me find him?
Sis?
He's so stubborn. Always getting hung up on the smallest things. I know he'll probably hit a few bumps along the way. But hey, just be patient with him.
I know she could hear it, that's her thing, but I didn't realize she could share it with people on the
So
phone.
you can see the better days I never got to. That's all I ask.
The peace we found here made me complacent. I couldn't bring myself to open that thing. Maybe this is the price I pay.
I remember I thought Dylan was just gonna be a funny, goofy Joe character. They're short-tempered, has an on-the-nose name, Dylan. But nope, here we go.
What's this?
But please, please, our two children are still so young.
Is this wait, is Xiao Guang in the background there? Oh, she is. She's getting covered by the text box. Like, wait a minute.
We shielded them with a technique just before the explosion. The two of them still have a chance to live. Don't let them watch us leave.
Don't let them suffer the despair of seeing their loved ones die. Don't let them grow up alone.
I'm leaving them to you, Banyue. Get them out of here. Run straight ahead and leave this place. Please. I'm begging you.
Thanks, big guy. Really. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, we can go without regrets.
One day, when they return to their former home, remember to tell them we left with smiles on our faces.
Words of the deceased fade away, and their final words come to a peaceful finish.
Mom, Dad, you'd understand my decision, right?
Sis! Sis! Why did you do this? Why? Why couldn't you just let me hate him? Why did all this have to happen? Sis, I miss you. I really miss you.
Did you hear it now, Banyue? The voices of both those who died and survived because of you. This is the weight of the truth.
Red sways slightly, and her expression is no longer light and joking. A hint of sympathy in her faint smile. Like a light piercing through the haze, Lily spills into Banyue's gaunt yet upright body.
Your logic algorithms determined that there were only a handful with a chance of survival at the time. So you chose the optimal solution and didn't try to save anyone else. But as you stand here today, willing to step in and stop the array, you've proven that you've broken free of the constraints of commands and algorithms, haven't you?
Correct. But the past cannot be...
Right. The past can't be rewritten. But you're only holding on to the debt of those who were killed. You have forgotten the promise to live that those who passed entrusted to you at the end of their lives. Do you really think that falling here and sacrificing your life to repay your debts is something worth commending? You're just trying to run away. The real way to atone for wrongdoing is to live. Living the way you are now. This human form with emotions, self-awareness, and the ability to feel pain. To face the trials of the past day after day, and to shoulder the never-ending guilt. Live. Live with a clear mind. Face the people you've saved. Be it gratitude, relief, distance, fear, even if you hate him. Go fulfill your promise to the deceased. Keep going. Use every remaining moment to make up for your past. Until the very end. This is my final verdict as a Krampus judge.
As final words finish and begin to sink in, Banyue's body trembles, almost too faintly to notice. Silence, the change that bound him for years, forced from cold algorithms, endless slaughter, self-loathing, the weight of misunderstanding had nearly crushed his soul. They true, but are they? Well, now, but that boils down to the question: is are they even really human anymore? Right? If they don't have their memories of humanity and they're just a rabid monster, are they even human? But then with Lucia's story, if you recall, when we fought her father ethereal, at the end of it, at death's door, it regained his humanity and senses and recognized his own daughter. That becomes a question: is killing ethereals a good or a bad thing? And are we putting them out of the misery? You know? In that moment, as he stands tall and they shatter with a thunderous crash.
Shogwon, Ninja, about what happened all those years ago.
You don't need to say anything, Banyue Shifu. Actually, I already remembered it all. Back when we crossed the bridge again. You might think you're a murderer who didn't save people in their moment of need. But to me, and my brother, you're the path to survival our parents sacrificed their lives for. And not only did they give themselves up for us, but also for your chance to become human. Tylen is right. remorse for the dead never really goes away. But we can bear it as we go on. That's why I've never blamed you, Banyue Shifu. I also wanted to thank you, Dylan, for letting me hear my parents' last words. It showed me that I was thinking the same way they were.
Man, your parents are such great people.
You and your parents are such gentle souls. And now you've grown into exactly the person they hoped for.
Ningqian, this is my own choice. You always have the freedom to choose how to face Banyue Shifu.
Xiaoguang gently pats his trembling shoulder and Ningguang chokes up, his voice a little hoarse.
Sorry. I'm so sorry, Banyue Shifu. I've hated the wrong person. For 10 years, I've hated the wrong person. I've poured my deepest hatred on you and squandered my sister's last wish.
Well, of course I remember your sister. She's the one who found me deep in the hall and brought me back to life.
I still remember her last words vividly. I remember every face of those I could not save. Their faces have never faded. I was never able to find you in Waifei Peninsula after I rescued Xiaoguang and the others. Until years later, when you came to my school, I recognized you the moment you told me your name. By that time, you already looked like your sister all those years ago.
You've known all along? And you still took me in as a disciple and taught me everything. It was me. I made a deal with Sarah. I used the ancient tome to lure you into activating the array. I thought I could use the array to absorb the miasma. Hoping
I'm assuming the whole Sarah subplot is going to be dealt with next patch.
my revenge.
Right? So we already got the big animation budget for this update.
Ningqian, I'm afraid you were just another pawn in someone else's game. It is still unknown whether the endless miasma was purified or just transferred to something else in the hollow. It's far more complicated than you think. We've all been pulled into a deeper scheme without even realizing it.
Alright, maybe too late to say this now, I'm too ashamed, but look. Xiaoguang Shifu in the eye, there's something I must tell you. Actually, Yushan Shifu left a message. Senior Yi contacted you. What did he say? Oh, didn't know my connection with Sarah, which is why he trusted me by mistake. This is a disciple for Banyue Shifu's martial arts school and asked me to pass a message to have him look for a blackbird inside the hollow. Dreaming bird? Could be that Shifu left it behind to keep in touch with my bro. Speaking of that, I haven't had a chance to tell you. While searching for the ray earlier, I happened to rescue a black bird trapped in the miasma. I'm pretty sure it was the Qingming bird. Once it was free, it immediately flew off, like you knew exactly where it was going. Judging by Ningguang's account, Yi Xuan must have sent some kind of message through it. Since no response came, he must have started to worry that something went wrong with the transmission, so he ran to the disciple of Banyue's martial arts school and to trust the message that way instead. The only one capable of trapping the Qingming bird would be the creator. My brother must be all another right now.
Ningqian, Xiaoguang, this place is dangerous, and you're still unstable. You should leave immediately, return with the others, and wait for Yishuan Shifu's support.
I will only become a burden if I stay. Banyue Shifu, everyone, please be careful. I'll deliver the news. And if Yishuan Shifu arrives in time, I'll inform her immediately.
The Qingming sword is reacting strangely in this area. There must be something I'm destined to face ahead. Banyue Shifu, I gave my word to Belle before we came. This time, I will not stay behind. I will not watch those dear to me face danger alone again.
Banyue Shifu, Xiaoguang has made up her mind. Let's trust in her decision.
Yeah, we're also running out of time. Her own brother might be in grave danger and you won't let her go with you? How does that make sense? You only have two options. Knock Xiaoguang out and send her back, or grant her wish.
Ain't gonna be able to knock that woman out.
Come on! Is Is the wielder of the Qingming sword supposed to be weak or something? Look at yourself. You look like a mess. Give it a minute and we'll all be counting on Xiao Guang to save us.
Fine, but we proceed with caution and must not act rashly.
Use it. You can also say goodbye to everyone before returning the way he came.
Alright, now that we've set him on the right path again, it's time for us to go to that lousy creator's lair and turn the place upside down.
Yeah. Oh, look, he's always honestly standing on the ledge. Sensing something down, Sarah stops and looks towards the shadows nearby. Sarah walks out slowly with the usual enigmatic smile. Just passing by, had been spying her for long.
The Judge of Krampus sure lives up to her name. Your perceptiveness is truly a pain.
Just throw a rock at her, she'll fall down.
Are you done watching, Sarah Florin? Spent so long as no match found in the database, you picked up the habit of sneaking and hiding like a rat?
You were investigating me. But now that the dust is settled, what happened in the past doesn't matter anymore. Krampus, Faithin, Ye Xunguang. I was hoping to lend you a hand and dedicate the power of this stone lion to the Creator as a gift. An offering of thanks for the power the Creator lost when they cleansed the miasma. Pity, all these changing plans, but no matter. That'll be enough. Almost everything's been purified in this place.
Where is my brother?
Look at you. You're just like you were in his nightmare. Pure, naive, and ignorant. Naturally, your brother is... Oh, well, look who it is.
Really, a strange figure appears nearby. It turns out to be Yu Xuan, but different. All emo-like. His face filled with shock when he sees Xiao Guang.
Xiao Guang, what are you doing here? Weren't you training in seclusion? Who sent you here?
Brother, judging from your looks, are you also?
Go back. You shouldn't have come here.
We're worried about you.
Senior Ye, we're all worried about you.
Are you in?
You didn't write that letter, did you? How you can break my connection with the Qingming sword. Stop looking at the screen. Also, it's a very important moment. Be respectful.
Note. What note? What did you do, Sarah? Why is my sister here?
No need to be so anxious. You helped me find the Creator in order to save her, didn't you? So what's wrong with organizing this moving reunion beforehand? Is there any point in pursuing such trivial details at this stage? Don't forget, I'm the one chosen by the Creator.
Oh, bad chat.
Only I can open the door for the Creator's arrival into this world.
Oh, look at the screen. Meanwhile, all this like deep cut lore stuff happening.
Your obsession, the answer to fulfilling your tragic wish, is just ahead. The time is nearly upon us. Since you're willing to give everything to save your one and only sister, you'll definitely come, won't you? Otherwise, all our hard work will be in vain.
And you show a glass to Xiao Guang, who has her hands actually extended towards him. Then he closes his eyes as he opens them. You see a look of determination.
Xiao Guang, listen to me. Go back with the others. Trust me. And don't follow me anymore. Junior Bell, everyone. I'm sorry, but I have to go. I've already come this far. I have no other choice.
That doesn't work like that, Frog. Ask you one thing, no matter what I do, unless Xiao Guang follow me, I'm counting on you. Yishuan turns around without looking at Xiao Guang again, disappears in the ominous darkness with Sarah. How can I possibly stand by and do nothing like this?
Using someone's loved ones as leverage? Despicable, yet effective. Stop spacing out. Let's go after them.
Wise, do you know where they went? Can you track them down?
Tracking route confirmed. Path recalibration complete.
It doesn't look like they've gone far, but the miasma concentration in that direction is higher than anywhere we've been before. We have to be careful.
Okay. Xiao Guang, Can you keep going?
Yeah, let's go. We're bringing my brother back.
The beeline or the bowline? Get up, Aura heads feel sinister. I fear dangerous. Best be prepared. Oh, can I use my own team? No, I cannot switch AGs in trial
Whatever you
mode.
seek, I may be slow, but I still have 2 fists to swing.
I guess I'll just throw Lucia in there, I guess.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
There you go. Since she's a very prima rupture sub. You know, Sarah's not far away. Welcomes the moment she's been longing for.
Answer me. What's going on? What did you do to Xiao Guan behind my back? Why did you lead her here? We agreed she stays out of this until the Creator descends. You broke your promise.
Promise? Faced with the divine edict of the Creator, the promises of mortals are as light as a goose feather. There's no need to get so worked up. Your sister's presence is just a necessary component in the process. You see, you, your sister, and I are all keys that have been gathered here. The grand descent is about to begin, releasing your sister's shackles and fulfilling your deepest wishes. Those are the only reasons you were willing to abandon your companions and walk with me, right?
Sarah, what exactly are you trying to do?
What am I trying to do? My plans have never wavered since the very beginning. The time has come. All things shall return to their source. Come, all you lost children who seek answers and redemption. Embrace your fate.
She doesn't look at him anymore. She raises her hands high in one direction. Her voice suddenly rises, chanting a cryptic rhythm that nearly pierces the soul.
O supreme and sacred Creator, by thy blessing and thy call, I lay forth this offering. Obliterate the vows of traitors, the avengers' cries, the defiler's lament, and the mourning of the dead. O mighty Creator, hear my plea. I beseech thee to manifest thy truth in the chaos of this world. I beseech thee to wield thine eternal dominion and reshape the order of the universe.
Sarah, my most faithful servant, thou hast come to the very brink of my advent. Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life and death, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering. All shall return.
What if the Creator is just the planet itself? That could be a possibility.
So
Or
this
the
is
cosmic entities
Exaltus
creating the
Creator.
hollows, who knows?
They may look radiant, but it all sends a shiver down my spine. Whether or not this evil being can be destroyed depends on this strike. I cannot hold back. I'll end it here and now, before Xiao Guan and the others are drawn in too deep.
Always go Super Saiyan. So after lying await all this time, you're finally showing your fame.
Foul my asthma! Be gone!
Final. Abomination, this end is for you. Oh, I heard, okay.
This is the end for you!
John's down list. Die away himself. He's the Creator. Everything's under your gaze.
It's a tricky one. Just as expected. It even tried to reflect my attack. Good thing it's been blasted into ether particles now. That should be the end of it.
Abandon the mortal world. Traverse.
Oh yeah, didn't it water dead?
Death shall return.
Oh, this is Sarah, Special Investigation Hall from H12 Hand.
Team was caught in operation against a notorious ethereal. I've lost contact with everyone.
Don't leave, please save me. I don't want to die. Oh, don't leave me behind, please. Save me, anyone. Can no one hear me? Of course, the God Trails exists in this world. Please hear my plea.
Where Am I saved?
Lucky child. Chosen by the will of the Creator. You are restored to the living before you turned into an ethereal. The blood of the Creator flowing through your broken body is the best proof that you belong here.
Oh, blow the Creator. Who are you?
We're the Exaltists. I'm Soth, the Scribe, and the current Overseer. There is no need for fear, no need for doubt. The Creator is merciful. This is the place they have given you, your new home.
No, sorry. I have somewhere I have to go back to.
How many times have I already told you there has never been a special investigation squad in HSO? And there's no file under the HIA for a Sarah Florin.
This is your final warning. You have to continue. You have no choice to remove you by force.
Tread carefully. One step further and you may shed your mortal sins. But the gate to the final domain does not open without refinement. Life and death. Existence and annihilation. Brilliance and decay. Bliss and suffering. All shall return to the Creator, for they are the origin of all. I know. Deep inside my body, my soul, lies the seed of evil I've long refused to face.
Like a cause and effect, your lane clear lies within the call of salvation. You have let me hear.
Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life and death. I set my hand upon my spine, and my palm against the mortal heart. Guided by nameless markings, I shall walk the path in search of the Creator.
Prayer has shown me a conclusion. I've fulfilled your promise. Please accept.
Not good.
Okay, is this the permission for me to merge?
What? Sarah and the thing. Their presence has vanished. Wait.
Oh, that's not good. There also has to be something more onto it with the Creator symbol looking like the infinite
This presence
symbol.
It's grown even stronger. That Creator has returned. Oh no!
Brother, wait for me! Brother!
What the heck is that?
What is this?
Land shark. Alligator.
I don't care what you are. Give me back my brother! I refuse to lose anyone important to me again!
That twisted being. Could it be the Creator Sarah's been searching for?
It is all thanks to Ye Shuyan's foolish act of defiance.
Is that Sarah's voice?
As for Ye Shuyan, fret not. I have other plans for him.
Enough talk. Once you're gone, it'll all be over.
Oh, come on. I hate the parry button.
Brother.
Something that should have been mine all along. Taken by the hand of a blood relative. could be better.
Oh, that's how many man's possessed. Okay, there you go. Now is he gonna have a proper boss health bar? There you go. Oh, I was trying to get out of that.
Faithful companions, heed my call!
Yeah, we stop parrying or will restore 5 energy to the current character. Okay, so you want to parry it. Okay. This boss sucks. Yeah, it's kind of describing the mechanics while I'm trying to fight and pay attention to mechanics.
Drawn from countless legends, melodies, and dreams!
Not this ball, shattered!
Shield. Ring. Gotcha.
No!
Still afraid to draw the sword? If you keep running, your loved ones will all be buried here!
Brother!
Some choices are burdens, and we must bear them. Do what must be done. I trust you, just as you trust me. Finally.
If I were the one being controlled instead, I believe my brother would
Oh,
make
shit.
the same choice. Xiaoguang, you trust me, just as I trust you. Somehow, I'm not afraid anymore.
Holy mother of budget.
Great.
Brother.
Such a splendid power. I'll happily accept it. How could that be?
A mere evil spirit, and you dare speak so arrogantly. I am Yeshun, wielder of the Qingming sword of Yunhui
Oh,
Summit.
shit.
This sword, with heaven and earth as its guide, shall cleanse all evil!
Xiaoguang, I already know.
This voice. Did I really bring my brother back?
Please forgive me for leaving again. You must wait for me. Trust me. I will save you. I swear I will.
Brother.
Did she just off her own brother? Question mark. Years later, after a long time break, Xiaoguang finally wakes up. That's a wake bell. You should go check on her. And by the way, Shifu are here shortly. We'll be here shortly. Try getting Shagwan before you start a discussion. Hey, you good? I think the Void Hunter, if you got unlimited blade works under your belt, I think you should be a Void Hunter. You okay?
Xiaoguang, how are you feeling? Do you still hurt anywhere?
It feels like I had a really, really long dream. Right, where's my brother? What happened to him? Where is he? Did I bring him back?
Don't worry.
Don't worry. Let me tell you everything that's happened. After you defeated that thing, the creator, or at least its embryonic form, you passed out
So
from
Sarah's
exhaustion.
body just dead?
The power wrapped in that black mist dissipated, and Senior Ye, he
survived.
seemed to come back to his senses. He caught you as you fainted and whispered something I couldn't make out. It was clear he didn't want to leave, but in the end, he walked away alone. He didn't explain anything. All he said was, take care of Xiaoguang. Banyue, Shifu, and Dylan were both injured and couldn't stop him. But at that moment, from Senior Ye's expression, it was like he suddenly realized something that he had to confirm right away.
He left alone? No. We must find him as soon as possible. If he still has any remnant influence of the creator in his body, if that takes hold again. And what about Shifu? Did she make it in time?
Yishuan Shifu hasn't returned to Swabian
I forgot why
Temple
she
yet.
was not here again. Or
She's
Yishuan.
probably dealing with Senior Ye's situation. I heard that Yunquei Summit will be sending people over soon to investigate the creator incident.
Yunquei Summit.
Contemplate what happened with Xiaoguang.
Xiaoguang, considering our past experiences and what Sarah said, do you think the creator's target has always been you and the Qingming sword?
Yeah. It's been trying to lure me into using the power of the Qingming sword to make me break the seal myself. And I'm afraid that it controlled my brother to use him as a medium at the critical moment, to devour the power of both me and the Qingming sword.
You remember how you defeated him?
Do you still remember how you defeated the creator?
The situation was dire. When I finally released the Qingming sword, I seemed to have a strange resonance with it. I understood that the sword contains a power that can suppress the creator, or even annihilate it. That's why
No,
I
that's the reason
believe that the last
always
strike
got
would
the
be my
androids
power
attacked. Okay. It's just this all Xiaoguang, right?
And besides that, did
what do
Oh, I fat fingered there again. Your body, your appearance. You got all white hair, red eye, you know, typical anime protagonist look.
in your
with
appearance,
superpowers.
your hair kinda turned white when you drew the sword?
Are you worried about repercussions from using the sword? Don't worry. That look was just the influence of the Qingming sword. You see, I remember everything very clearly. I remember how that monster was torn apart by my blade, and what my brother asked me to do. What's wrong? Still worried? Then how about a little test? Want me to recite any technique spells? Or any Yunquei Summit rules? Or maybe everything we did together after we met?
She was here 90% of the problems was just poof, true. Thank goodness.
Oh, thank goodness. Looks like you're really okay. I'm glad.
Yeah, I've never been very lucky, but maybe it's about time things went my way, right? It's just... I finally found my brother, and the next thing I knew, he was gone again.
At least now we can. That's sister from the start. Senior, you was never swayed by Sarah and the Creator. You even tried to contact Yishuan Shifu serially.
Yeah. It seems like Sarah was using the promise of separating me from the Qingming sword to lure my brother into cooperating with her. But I don't think my brother ever believed her. He only played along so he could get close enough to find a chance to destroy the Creator before it could take form.
Unfortunately, that didn't work.
He didn't realize that the Creator's focus was on me and the Qingming sword all along, and that Sarah had already drawn me into her trap long before I noticed. But now that the crisis is over, And he's finally out of their grip. Why doesn't he come back?
Shame.
He was clearly
Always
worried
shame.
about me. When I was half conscious, I remember hearing him ask me to forgive him for leaving again. Saying something like, he'd definitely save me. It doesn't sound like he's just worried that I'll be consumed by the sword. It's more like he's trying to tell me something. Could it be that he's learned of something even more terrifying? Something he felt he had to deal with on his own right away, to the point where he didn't want us involved at all.
I'll figure out in one patch from now.
Since asked you to trust him, then let's do just that. What's most important now is for you to rest up and get better quickly. Once you're fully recovered, we'll work together to find him. And this time, we'll make sure he doesn't disappear on us again.
Here's where Xiaoguang's eyes saw this replaced by a quiet determination. She nods firmly, pushing down her unease, and her gaze flickers to life once more. Ooh, frame rate. How's Xiaoguang doing? She just woke up. Instead of bugging her with questions, we feared to give her some space. She's still concerned about her brother, less upset. After the hearing the creature was repelled and that her brother made it out safely, she calmed down
I'm
and is
afraid
resting.
I'll have to trouble you to keep a closer eye on Xiaoguang's state of mind these next few days.
Already doing that. In fact, I'll pull on her banner just to make sure she don't run. She's always been tougher than we think, but also exactly why it's so hard to worry about her. Back to business. What's this resonance signal you two mentioned earlier?
Right. There was so much happening so quickly that we didn't have time to investigate further, which is why we couldn't tell you right away. When the creator, or rather that power Xiaoguang fought off, was first awakened, 4 areas in Lemian Hollow simultaneously emitted extremely brief but highly similar energy resonance signals.
Which 4 areas?
We can only locate 3 general areas at the moment. One was right where the creator appeared at the old mining site. Another was the area where we confronted the Exaltist Overseer, Mevarok. And the third one was the town.
We all been there.
Yeah. Coincidentally, these are all places Wise and I have been before.
You've been to all 3 places?
Yeah?
Oh, don't tell me these are all popular attractions.
No, it's just where the story drives us.
That's not the strangest part. What's really worth noting is the 4th signal. Fairy?
The spatial coordinates of the 4th resonance signal are severely blurred. Existence confirmed, but precise location cannot be confirmed due to high-level energy interference. Warning. Though brief, the peak value of the signal's miasma energy exceeded all known records within Lemnian Hollow.
Hit itself again.
It was like some kind of distant, indistinct response. Then it quickly went silent again, as if hiding from something.
3 of the signals came from areas we've been to recently. No way that was a coincidence. But that last one? It's hidden so deep that even Fairy couldn't pinpoint it. Where could it be?
4 resonating signals. There must be some underlying connection we
It's like
haven't
the whole
uncovered yet.
2.0 plot lines converging into one.
That disgusting miasma creature we fought, and the Ye Shuyun controlled by the Creator, might have just been the opening move. The Creator testing the waters. Whatever it is, it's still out there lurking, scheming something. I'll report this to Krampus and closely monitor any changes inside the hollow.
I will also investigate further.
I'll keep an eye on it too.
With Krampus and Banyu Shifu helping out, things will definitely go more smoothly from here. Wise and I will keep an eye on the situation too, while we keep Xiaoguang company.
Let's all stay sharp, everyone. This calm might just be the eye of the storm. Brief moment of respite before everything gets thrown into chaos.
But if you're in the eye of the storm, that means that really shit hits the fan. I mean, I guess so. We already went through 3 out of the 4 main converging points. Well, that wraps up for now, though I have a feeling much more troubles ahead. There's still so much more about the creator we don't know. At least this time, all the times before, we pulled through it, didn't we? Remember what lies ahead? At least we got some reliable companions. Power of friendship. Yeah, at least we'll never have to fight alone. Well, anything else can wait till sunrise. Right now, all I want is a nice hot shower and sleep. To get some rest too, you'll need your energy for our next advent. Well, Diana compiles a mission report. She's greeted by a familiar ghost.
Oh, are you here to criticize me, Senior Joe? I thought they'd send the cold, heartless executioner. You know, never been able to get along with her.
The boss hasn't issued any new orders yet. Naturally, she won't do anything. Besides, it's too late for you to feel guilty now. I'm just here on my own behalf to ask you for an explanation. After all, we've provided you with important intel, but the result of the mission was a little underwhelming. The orders from the higher-ups are to retrieve Banyue's core data and erase this unstable factor. But as for you, not only did you not get the core, but you also seem to have made him more complete and dangerous? Is this negligence of duty or self-inflicted downfall?
Huh? Who said I didn't finish the mission? I have exercised the ultimate authority granted to me by Krampus as the judge. The verdict is as follows. Banyue's core consciousness has tentatively proven that it is controllable and of great value. Hence, I deemed there is no need to erase it.
Why are they questioning your decision? Top sucks. Look at that company.
Don't worry, I will introduce Banyue to Krampus. Wouldn't you call that a different kind of recovery, in a sense?
Huh? You want to let him join Krampus?
Oh, that's interesting.
Wouldn't that be more interesting? If he joined, then his power, along with all of the information he has, would be of service to Krampus. In the long run, that's way more valuable than a one-time core data extraction, don't you think? Aside from the old folks from TOPS, the reason the boss is so interested in Banyue's core is because a certain big shot was the one who made modifications. Gradually transformed him from a killing machine into a human.
Huh. You sure know how to wiggle out of a tough situation. However, your proposal does actually have some merit. I hereby approve your verdict. As for how to write the report without any leaks to get those old fossils to nod in person, that will be up to you to deal with. But I believe that when the boss finds out we're about to have a new member who is so controllable and so useful with all the potential value he brings, I'm sure she will be happy. After all, this is much more worthwhile than recycling a pile of scrap metal, right? Alright, I'll leave the rest of the procedures to you. I look forward to hearing good news about our new member.
I'll still be relying on you to help me persuade the others.
Conversation comes to the end with a sweet but cold farewells. Diamond remembers where she's standing and exhales softly.
Banyue, your path to redemption begins with Krampus. And it will be a long road. Don't let me down.
As his wife, happiness turning heavy and gray, but for Banyue, the path forward to new life now lies open, and one less shadow stands in his way. Night deepens, all sun, the sweeping temple, the shrouded hazy moonlight. A single room is lit with a dim yellow light, like a stubborn little firefly in the darkness.
On the day I secretly snuck into VTuber-EN Temple, I saved a chubby cat.
Okay, and why the sad music? I'm just framing too. Next time I went to the temple, I tried to pass off as the acting temple master, only to get caught red-handed by Junior at bed. Next day I went to Yumcha Sin, was wearing that casual dress. Belle said it really
The
suits.
storyteller at Yumcha Sin told fascinating tales. We ate osmanthus cakes made with fresh petals preserved in honey, sticky rice powder, and kumquat peel. Banyue Shifu doesn't like greasy or spicy things. When handing him hot tea, the cup handle should be to the right. Dylan really likes honey. She always doubles the amount. Senior Inhu's secret marinade. Grind the dried tangerine peel into fine powder. Use just a pinch when seasoning the meat. When we gathered around the fire that night, we looked at the stars together and exchanged embarrassing stories. I talked about...
Oh, she's losing her memory. That's why she has the journal. She just doesn't actually remember.
Why? Why can't I remember? I knew it just a second ago. I wrote it all down right here.
When the pages blurry, twisted, and morphed as if they're about to break free from shackles, and the pages disappear completely. Her fuzz are hiding the diary with a sharp pet. For a second, she wipes the dead marks from her face, back of her hands, and her eyes become resolute again. Stares at the handwriting, soaked in tears, as trying to use her gaze to burn the words back in her heart.
I talked about how I didn't bring enough money when I left Junkoi Summit. I almost ended up going to that pawn shop in town. I remembered thinking to myself, besides the Qingming sword, I have nothing of value that's worth holding on to. I must never forget these memories. Never. Shifu, my brother, Belle, Wise, and everyone else. I must remember all the beautiful moments we shared together. I have to remember.
Alright, her lips move persistently in vain over and over again, repeating the fragments of fleeting memories that she's desperate to hold on to. Fingers begin to turn white and tremble slightly, and she grips the diary as she's engaging in desperate struggle against the invisible foe known as the Forgotten. When they still damp terror stains, the paper silently tell the story of a young girl who in the darkest of nights used all her strength to pretend the world as it always was. But then she's still the same Yisho Guang, unscarred, unaffected by the Qingming sword. Well then, that's a little bit of a lore drop there, so she isn't ready to use the damn sword. And she just damned herself. Well then, great. That shit was good. Actually, I enjoyed that. That was thoroughly fun. Like the story, like the world building, and the animation. The only thing I hate about this update was the random interjections of no dialogue. I knew it, nothing, not everything's okay. You know, I didn't say anything earlier, but when I did walk in a room, I'm like, what? Yeah, the diary right there? Yeah, Yosho, yeah, see? Oh, hey, look, the chunky cat's here. Orange tabby resting in the bed, swinging to domain air authority. Self-sufficient cat in the breeze. Fat chunker. Legendary Proxys Orange Edition. So what was that frame? Okay, so just from that framing, she was doing it in front of this window right here. There's no way it was that window. Anyways, good shit. I actually cannot wait for the next update. There's also a small event about her. Unfortunately, we didn't have time to run through that today. I assume that's this one, right? Livestream notes, which is going to end in a day. It's all right. It's going to go here, right? In the replay. It's just going on dates with her. Oh, okay. But, what you call it? I think with that, I'm going to call it here. Thank you everybody for tuning in today. It's the last stream of the year. I'll see you all next year. Next week. With more of this game, we'll be playing 2.5 next week, Thursday, Friday, and then we'll pick up on Wuwa, where we left off at patch 1.4. And all the way to 3.0. A lot of gacha, a lot of story, a lot of fucking sitting around. But thank you everybody for tuning in today. Oh, goddamn. Thank you everybody also who stuck around. How many years have been going at this shit? 4 or 5 years now? Good shit, good shit. But I do have to end stream. I hope you all had a merry holiday, and you all have a great new year. Again, thank you everybody who stuck around. No, womp womp. Don't womp womp me saying thank you. What? Okay, fine then. No, screw you, chat. Bye, menu. Okay, whatever. But yeah, y'all will go on. Like I said, no big plans for next year. We'll just kind of roll with the punches. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. Say goodbye to all the Christmas decorations. That shit will be gone by the next time you see it. Maybe I'll put like a giant 2025 or some shit, or 26. I mean. Anyways, y'all have a good one. Bye, everybody.